Hello Pisces, thank you so much for checking out my channel. Welcome to Reflexive Moon Tarot. I'm Sarah and I'm going to host a general reading for you here. I'm vibing off of the most recent full moon that happened in Gemini or Taurus if you follow sidereal. So, pardon me. On one hand, very centered in communication and creativity with Gemini. On the other hand, very grounded in serenity within the space, like domestic space or within your own body. And that's also a home to be in with yourself. All right, Pisces, let's see what the cards have for you this time. We have the Fool reversed. So either you are holding out on beginning a new, like starting a new endeavor, or there just isn't really, this isn't the time for it. I don't know, you might be caught up in waiting for the right moment or just waiting to hear from, messages messages from ancestors. Like you're just kind of searching a little bit too hard even perhaps, and what really just needs to happen is you taking the plunge. A new change in perspective is crossing that. So direction, I feel like, is kind of the name of this game. When you're holding back because you are stuck in a mindset or stuck in a way of thinking, in a way of seeing, you sort of have to change your outlook and be more open-minded. But let's read into this a little bit more. It seems very vague. Seems pretty vague. There might be something that you're like a little, we got Ace of Cups reversed, so feeling like you need to fill up your cup of love for yourself. And also, I feel like stop being too sensitive. Sensitivity is kind of not working for you right now. It's okay to be sensitive. Sometimes though, it speaks too much to fragility. So, Queen of Cups reversed. Overlooking the situation, there's an individual who's been very emotionally manipulative. This could be like a mother figure. I hope, like, my condolences if you've recently lost somebody. And you're just like sort of coming to terms with that, and it's holding you back from doing something that you had planned on beginning, because you need to come into the new you of being on this world without that person, or you're just faced with something that maybe also this could be overlooking the situation. The universe is telling you that there are ways in which you are not being honest with yourself about contributing to a spirit of emotional manipulation, of interfering in other people's lives perhaps, or just like guilt tripping them. Also even just passive aggressive. The cup came back like the cat. The cup came back full. So despite having some defects of character that the universe is telling you to get honest with yourself about, your heart is full. And that is, that's good. But again, like this past, I feel like these two are very much connected. We got the moon in the past, so like you're fooling yourself. Maybe this is you also subscribing. It did come out reversed first, so like we're going back and forth between authentic authentic, abundant amounts of like raw energy that is full of love and emotion, like positive emotions or just emotions in general, like being in touch with like massive levels of feeling to being cut off perhaps, or like using these massive amounts of emotional energy to manipulate a situation. Toxic positivity comes to mind. I feel like that is something that drives me fucking bananas, that's for sure. All right. Something was drilled into you. So you know what it is. Something was drilled into you and it is kind of the bane of your existence. You know that it's there. So shadow shadow needs a new portrait painted. It's going to be difficult for you to move forward until you figure this shit out, I feel. It's not going to make life bad for you, I don't think. That's not the feeling that I'm getting. But like you're gonna rob yourself of opportunities in your forward movement. Who else got this? Was it Aquarius or Capricorn? Might be linked with one of those signs. Jeez, all these big chunks trying to come out. Saying way too much. Too much is going on. The Empress. So your attitude is like you're struggling to find that spark of joy in life. Coming up with new ideas is like you've sort of. This is kind of like the writer's block when it's reversed, I feel. Like writer's block in whatever creative projects you got going on. Or, just the new ideas in general, right? New ways of creating space. So maybe you even just could like start with basic things like how can you rearrange your space? How can you I don't know, just make yourself feel different, try new things. Even something as simple as like new tea blends. I'm just trauma. Cycle of trauma. There's a cycle of trauma that you possibly are not acknowledging, or that someone else is not acknowledging, and maybe you just need to let that go, because you can't expect other people to be willing to heal with you if that's not where they're at. uh, Someone might think that you're just also generally unlucky. And this is like literally just the way that others see. I shouldn't minimize it. Like it's the way that others see you, and sometimes like it's important to know how you appear within your environment, because the image that you project can, determine how things play out for you in a good way or a bad way. And if people think that you are not in the right place at the right time, that's just kind of like there's not really much you can do about that, other than say like other than graciously accept it, or you know say fuck you and move on. Like either way, how you handle it is entirely up to you. I do not know why this area right here makes no sense. That is just, but anyways. So what is this? This is my right eye. So if there's anything that's significant about you, in your right eye. You have a lot to give, and you hope to really just maintain that. You never want to lose the sense of nostalgia, of like old school love, like you're an old soul, and that's something that you treasure so much, and you just hope to maintain that, because like the world really is not compatible with that in so many ways all the time. But then at the same time, like we do find those places, those spaces, those people who just fill our cups with so much of everything that we like, everything that everything that's compatible with how we express ourselves, you know, like-minded people, like your tribe, right? I'm not really a fan of the whole tribe. Soul family, you know, all those things that like are they're so wonderful and cheesy at the same time. Kindred spirits, I like that one. That's where I'm at. Like I want to find those people. It's hard to, I don't know, just if you're not in the right place, if you don't know what you don't know, right? So figuring all that out. We have the Emperor reversed. You've dealt with or have been dealing with a person who is a tyrant and abusive, and perhaps they are still trying to vamp off you. This could also be like the cycle that you need to acknowledge. Like, when did you cut ties with a person that's like this? Or who are you actually also trying to control? Is there someone that you're trying to control, or are you trying to control yourself too much? That's real. Are you being triggered into like a state of hypervigilance? But either way, like, wish fulfillment is on the horizon for you. This person has nothing to do with it, but getting over what this person has represented to you in your life, like acknowledging that journey, that life lesson, that hard ass fucking lesson with this person is the key to your love and wish fulfillment in life. Thank goodness for that. So thank you so much, Pisces. Take care, and we will catch you next time. Bye for now.